What's going on, believers? I'm giving you the drive-by lowdown on Saitama. Just listened to the AMA at 1.5 speed. Maybe I'll slow it down to 0.5 speed to listen to Russ sound like an alcoholic or something at some point. But I didn't have a problem with anything they said. This is one of the first times where I felt comfortable with what they're saying and what's going on in the background. Obviously, you want liquidity to be a little bit higher inside Saitama. You want to see a little some more tokens start to populate. 20,000 transactions sounds a little bit low to have. I mean, again, we're talking 344,000 investors, and what we're talking about so far is, according to them, 20,000 transactions. And if you assume the people who are doing the transactions, some of them are trying to make a little bit of profit off of it, then you're probably looking at a very, very small 5% of the investors are all that's in Saitama. So they're going to need to get more people in there, but they seem to be pretty satisfied with the amount of burn. At one point, 13 trillion tokens had been burned in one day. If it wasn't in one day, it was in a day and a half. And guys, when you start to do pen to paper and you really do the math on that, then that means in the course of 30 days, they are going to burn 500 billion at least. And that could lead to 1 quadrillion being burned in a month. Think about that for just a second. There's only a remaining supply of, what are we talking about, 44 quadrillion? This is a very good sign for Saitama, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. There's still a lot of unhappy people that are really pissed off at Saitama for everything that's gone on for the last few months. So they're going to have a struggle to make this thing go up and stay up for any period of time. But the more they burn and the more good AMAs come out. Now, I know they didn't talk about listings or anything like that. It was the boilerplate answer that they've always given. It's in the hands of all of those people. It's not in the hands of Saitama. So, you know, you got your boilerplate answers, and you can't be unhappy with that because those are just the way things are. That's not, they're doing something special. So, I think that maybe some of this really bad stuff is behind, and now is the time where positive sentiment is going to start mattering a lot more than it has in the last little while. Guys, that's my time. I think that they're on the right path. It really starts to look like it. It's really starting to look like it. It's not financial advice. Take your profits on the way up. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember, believes is always right.